So please put your hands together for Marco.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, thank you for the nice intro and great being here. I want to share a little bit not just what we do, but more importantly, why we do it and why it's really important. I titled my presentation Standing Up Against Amazon and Co. And I didn't do that because, I like to go up just against the big guys like I did with my first products to Office. But I feel that we're at a pivotal moment of not just our technology industry, but in general, as a world, as a country, where the connected world will drive us. And what I don't think we want to see, the clicker just, perfect. What we don't want to see is this. We don't want to end up, having the offline world look like this. I don't think it's going to come to that. Some pundit think this is what the offline world is going to look like. I don't agree. But why do people think that? Why do they feel this is there's inevitable? I want to share something with you. When you look at the market capitalization of a few digital platform players 12 years ago in 2006, you see Microsoft there, just shy of 400 million, Google and Apple. And the white blocks are the German DAX players, the top 20 in the DAX. Back then, it was kind of interesting, but now, look what happened over the last 12 years. 15, 16, 17, 18. This is what the world looks now. These few players have transferred an amazing amount of market capitalization and value into the US, away from Germany, from other European players. If you just look, the smallest player, Facebook, has the equal valuation of the top 5 DAX players. And this is something, not just, a summation of some numbers. The amount of power that these guys now hold in their hands, at their grasp, will allow them to significantly change how things get done. Everything will be connected. Everything will become a digital heartbeat. People that sell devices today that are today not connected, whether that is, big machinery or other things, will become connected to the network and managed by the network and will be turned into a service. And some of these key players will drive this. So the question is, what can we do in a world where Amazon and Co. are dominating e-commerce? I do believe that what we can do here is to prevent that they squeeze out all market partners in the connected age. What this means is, when you buy something on Amazon, and I do too, Amazon, and it's mostly not Amazon products, but by their marketplace merchants, Amazon collects 20%. When you reserve a hotel via Booking, they collect 20%. When you order something with Foodora or Deliveroo, they collect 20%. So what is happening is that we're buying at the same companies, except on an e-commerce case right now, we have to pay, or the merchants have to pay a toll, 20% or more for revenue, which is really, really, really hard if you have an EBIT business that is just 12 or 11 or less percent. So this aggregation will now continue. Thank you.
You got an upgrade.
This aggregation will continue. And so the question is, what do we do about it? The European government is now starting a little bit to look into this. They just, about 2 weeks ago, started a probe. How does Amazon treat its merchants? Because they not just collect 20%, but they use the data to basically compete with them by, lowering prices, buying cheaper stuff, or, they sell advertisement from your competitors when you just made a sale. So the question is, does a winner take it all? Do these big guys that we all know probably own stock in, do they take it all? Are we going to have just 5, 6, 7 companies in the world in 10 years? I don't think so, because only 20% of commerce is online now. So the majority, 80%, is still available. And that, to me, is the opportunity for us, opportunity for everybody in the room, to make sure that this doesn't really happen. Because these numbers just came out about a week ago. Amazon now owns over 48% of every dollar spent online in the US. Think about that. 48 cents on every dollar. That is dominance that you have not seen before. And that's why they can scale. That's why they can invest so much in logistics, in any other thing. And so the opportunity and the challenge is basically, how do you prevent that number doesn't turn 48% of 100%. So I think that the future is not set in stone. There is something that still can be changed. I think there's a huge opportunity out there, but we have to act now, or the markets have to act now. Everybody has to participate in that, because these giants now have a scale and a reach that has not been seen before. And so our version, my version of the future, looks a little bit different, because I do believe that the opportunity is in local commerce. Because when you think about where is 80% of that unconnected business located, it's mostly local. It's where we buy today, where we shop today, where we get our haircut, where we go to the restaurant. It's local business. That local business, that local commerce will get connected. For example, in Germany, 80% of the people that get their haircut, they want to do that, via an online reservation tool. Only 8% of companies that provide that service do. Same as we, want to order our, wine for the party tonight and have it delivered the same day. So we got so used to the benefits of Uber, My Taxi, Amazon, that stuff is just a click away. And we will apply that to every purchase we make. That means we want the same convenience that Amazon and Co. deliver us today. And what we try to do, and where we see the opportunity, if you can connect all of these small businesses that provide services, sell stuff, repair stuff, connect them to one platform and give them the same tools that an Amazon and Co. has, so we as consumers can have the same quality of shopping experience, of service experience, then stuff will not turn into 80% owned by Amazon again. But if we don't, we will continue to use these aggregators, because it's convenience. There are a lot of surveys that always have the same outcome. Consumers say, I want to support local businesses. Vast majority. The problem is, when we come home, sit down, 6 p.m., I need some nails or I need something, I don't go to Home Depot. I go to Amazon. And with Amazon Prime, it comes the next morning. So this comfort and this, this ease of use makes up for, oh, I want to do the right thing. And so this is what we're about. We're trying to basically enable local commerce, enable all of these small merchants, small service providers, small restaurants, small hotels with software and hardware and services so they can stay connected, connect to us as consumers, but also leverage the large guys. There's nothing wrong with using Amazon or Booking or OpenTable as a customer acquisition engine. What is wrong, though, financially, if we, because of convenience need, would order everything at the same companies that we do business today, but using the Amazon front end. The Amazon front end, and then going on with Alexa, with voice recognition, is the de facto standard for shopping, like Microsoft Office and Windows was the front end for the PC back then. And so the challenge is, how do we prevent that we don't just use them for all our shopping needs, even when they just farm it out to the companies we've been doing business with for 10 years. And they just become the fulfillment provider for Amazon, giving up 20% of their revenue as a toll every time we order, and having too little to live and too much to die. And so that's where we see the huge opportunity by enabling local commerce, connecting them in a way that you can make 200 million businesses look like one, and therefore create scale. So that's what we're basically doing for the last 8 years in secret. And since about a year, we have been doing the first go-to-market partnerships here in Germany and are now branching out into Europe and into the US soon. So with that, I'd like to say thank you. And there's nothing wrong with ordering with Amazon, but just make sure that local commerce stays alive. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you so much.